welcome back to Rekinder. So, let's just jump right back in. Well, before we do that, let me just say that this music was very calming. So, that is why I sound very calm right now. But, there's gonna be some things that will change that. So let's go. Oh, alrighty then. Sure. Um, hello, Yuichi. You can't even see any stars to wish on in this town. No, what I want, you could never find here. So, hey, Yuichi, I've got a lot of questions for you. You know what kind of place this is, right, Shunsuke? Uh, according to the Santas, it's a world full of burps. No, I'm kidding. It's a world born of a storybook. And that, or whoops, and that rabbit led me through the world of your heart. I've seen a lot. That's what the Santas said. And you talking about your mom and dad on stage. Though there was also some weird thing at the end. Oh, that's nothing, kissy face. Huh? Well, those Santas are like the remnants of the kids who used to own the book. For some reason, this book has passed little hands through generations of turbulent families. When kids read this book, apparently it comforts them. So the book is chock full of those kids' grief and lamentation. Lots of resentment there. And since you have this book, then, your family too. Well, whoops. Well, yeah. Oh, hello. Papa and Mama were a match made in hell. Papa hated Mama and berated her every opportunity. Stay away, Germ. You're just taking up space. Livestock shouldn't talk back. Then he'd kick things in anger. Made a lot of holes in the wall that way. Mama couldn't say a word back. Just cried and groaned. But I cared about the two of them and I consoled them and tried to work things out. So I was so hither and thither. Even I got exhausted. Well, yeah, that was about when I got the book from Papa. A red rose storybook with mysterious powers. Once it was in my hands, I saw its effects. Maybe I had just hit my limit. All that junk just piling up. Those feelings exploded to give way to destructive, negative powers. So then I killed Mama, and Papa next. Do you know why I did that? Well, you see, my papa and your mom were having an affair. Huh? Whoa, what? Hey, are you sure about your wife? She went off to a hot spring with her friend today. She won't be back for some time. But her son had the day off school, you see. My son's off playing with his friends. He won't be back until evening. Well, that's good. Make sure no one finds out. Neither of us are single after all. Of course. I had just come home for lunch. I could tell from their conversation that adultery was afoot. By the way, did you bring the diaper, pacifier, and rattle? Of course. You really like the baby thing, huh? Yeah, that's so ugh! Oh, God! No! I mean, okay, don't get me wrong here. I'm not gonna, like, kink shame anybody. But personally, to me, that's kind of weird. Like, if that's the kind of thing you're into, then you just go for it. But please, just like, don't bring that around me. Oh God, this is so weird. Haha. He's mine. I'll never give you my husband. Women have sharp intuitions, so they were rather quickly found out. Mama pressed the issue. Why would you cheat on me? If this were some kind of soap opera, the husband would say, "Oh, forgive me." Papa was different. He just said, "Don't talk back to me." He got meaner and meaner until it didn't matter what he said. Mama couldn't say anything back, and she got more and more depressed. She wouldn't eat. The food didn't taste good to her. She didn't like to draw bloody crime scenes anymore. Draw what? Look, that's beside the point. I guess. Anyway, Mama was tired from nursing Grandma as it was, and it all started to crumble. Now that I think about it, maybe Papa was irritated by her attitude when she was exhausted, but that's no excuse to cheat on her. And whenever he was questioned, he'd shout, "That's some talk from a fat cattle." Whoa! Whoa! What? Ugh, rude! That's about when the cycle you witnessed began. Mama had gotten ill, but not her body, you see, her mind. A mind illness? Yes, that's what they call it. You think it's impossible, don't you? But when I looked at Mama, I wondered if her mind was awry, if it was some kind of sickness. It may sound strange, but it's not. Just like things can damage a body, so can things damage a mind. I'll bet there are other worlds out there where the existence of mind illness is fully recognized. Yet in this world, what does Mama have? I don't know. She's just lazy. Some real expert opinions there. If bodily sickness is recognized, why not the sickness of the mind? Alright, I'm gonna stop right here just for a second to talk about this because this is a really huge issue that we actually have in today's society. Yes, I completely agree with what Yuichi is talking about when it comes to mental illness, that we look at physical illnesses as like legitimate illnesses, whereas so many freaking people have mental illnesses and they are not treated the same way as people with physical illnesses. And even sometimes people with physical illnesses are not treated the same way as, like, say, people with cancer. For example, people with lupus, there's like this running joke from the TV series House where they say, "Oh, it's never lupus," but it's like over 1 million people have lupus. Why are we not like learning about it? And I mean, because of the lack of knowledge that people have and interest, there hasn't been much research going on for lupus disease. So there has not been like any sort of advancement towards a cure. So it really sucks for people that have lupus, especially severe lupus. And I know that Selena Gomez just recently came out saying that she has lupus. And even in the article that I read, they were talking about it like saying, "Oh, and some cases of lupus can be quote unquote severe," as if they were like making a joke out of it. So lupus is not taken seriously when it is a very serious illness, just like how depression is a very serious illness, or like high anxiety is a major illness, or ADHD, or whatever else you want to, or whatever else that goes on in the mind that you might have that I'm not like actually saying, but you get the picture. So it's a very huge issue that we have in our society, and I don't know, I'm really glad that this game is pointing that out, because it is something that needs to be talked about and needs to be recognized. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue now. Sorry for the rambling. Do we only accept what we see and not what we can't? I killed Mama with that thought still going around in my head. I had hit my limit too. I had been crushed, so I killed Papa next, with hate and bitterness. Didn't you seek help from people? I told you before, no one would entertain me. My friends, my teachers, my neighbors, nobody. In the end, I was just told this. Don't depend on people for everything. Aren't you just pinning the blame on others? Don't be a baby, try harder. How can a child say that about his parents? I was just telling the truth, but others heard childishness, and abuse. Can't I depend on anyone? Can't I turn anywhere for aid? I don't care about your empty words, just help me. But that didn't get through to the people around me. I wanted to kill them. The lying adults and the children who danced to their whims. Everyone. And I did kill them. Seeing their neighbors and friends be torn to pieces, the townspeople said, "Someone help! What did I do?" It felt good, honestly. It was quite a role reversal. Oh, but Fido helped me, didn't he? Always played with me when I was lonely. Oh my god! That was amazing! These people had as little sympathy for those seeking help as they did for criminals. If the world didn't want to be kind, I didn't want to be kind back. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm just one selfish juvenile delinquent. But if I'm a criminal, then what does that make the people of this town? And please, spare me the "I think this is a little more than delinquency" retort. But if no one's kind, then won't bad things keep happening? Sounds good on paper, don't it? But humans are creatures of emotions. I hate people who just barf out stock phrases like that. It's trampling on people's hearts is what it is. Really ticks me off. I've barely even got the energy left to look to others for help. But it's too late for kindness now. Yes, great sob story. What? Yuichi? Two Yuichis? What's this? The one you've been talking to in the storybook is fake. Me, who just showed up, is the real deal. Oh, you're right. I'm not exactly the real Yuichi. But I'm not really fake now, am I? I'm the core of this world, a perfect crystallization of Yuichi Mizuoka. In essence, I'm another Yuichi. Well, for another me, you're doing things a lot differently from what the real me would do. Maybe you didn't notice, Shunsuke, but this guy is the one who showed up on the roof of the abandoned building. Maybe the storybook's power is going nuts. Well, I can always torch it if that's the case. But then you'll lose its power. Save your worry, I've got this all sorted out. The friends game is over. I'm saying so long to this world. What? You don't mean... Right, I'm taking my own life. But I feel great. I can finally say goodbye to this busted place. No, don't say that. Why? I'm your enemy. You should be shooting party poppers that I'm gonna off myself. But, hesitating because of what my heart there said, there's a big load of none of your business. Or that's a big load of none of your business. I've long given up on that way of thinking. I was just a childish brat, blaming it all on adults and society. Of course I wouldn't be saved. The adults were having plenty of their own hardships, but hey, they thought of the children, eh? Huh. Besides, all this tragic character past, just a bunch of text to mash through for the player, isn't it? Oh, what fourth wall? Still trying to protect your pride? Huh? His pride? That's not what the real me thinks. It's all pretense. I'm your heart. I did what you really wanted. You wanted to talk to Shunsuke and tell him what I told him. Hey, hold on. But you couldn't, because you didn't want to rely on someone else to solve your problems. You were scared of him saying, "What should I care?" Why me, why me though? You were just one of the candidates, Shunsuke. The rest? The members of the Friends game. The common point, save Aya and Shunsuke, was having parents like my mama who had a mind illness. Of course, Aya had the illness herself. And again, my papa and your mom were having an affair. So I wouldn't kill you all right away. I gave you a chance to survive. Choosing Shunsuke, though, I don't know what to call it. Maybe it was my weakness. Because your mom was cheating with my papa. I guess I should have kept quiet about that. Killing her like that and showing you. Finally, just telling you. It was selfish, but maybe I did that because I wanted you to sympathize with me the most. And maybe that's why I showed you parts of my memory and kept the town's monsters from attacking. Hey, let's not go too far here. I wanted you to know me, Shunsuke. I sought you as my final savior. Nope, did not ever think that. Yes, you did, and you still do. Otherwise, this place and I wouldn't exist. My existence is all the proof needed. You're not listening to me. But those desires were crushed by the opinions around you. You unknowingly became convinced that you were the only one at fault. And so you gave up. This is getting kind of annoying. Won't you go away already? How would I go about that? Ah, I see. You exist 'cause I'm deep down hoping on Shunsuke, huh? So, I guess I'll have him get rid of me. What? What? Oh, hello, Yuichi. Who knows what Yuichi is up to? Maybe I should wait and see. Yeah, we should. Let's block. Okay. Ugh. Block. And block. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, shoot. I should definitely... Yeah. Okay, cool. So, bash him. Just keep bashing him. Ah! Keep bashing him until he dies. Ah! There we go. You won. Whoa. Hello. Calm down, you. I'm totally calm. Liar. Shunsuke. Look at us. What do you think of us? Just say it how it is. You seem more sulky than angry. But while the Yuichi who wants to be saved and the Yuichi who doesn't want pity are fighting, and even became two people. And the no-pity Yuichi did do some terrible things. I guess they're both Yuichi. In the end, I'm not sure I can ignore it like it's none of my business. Pretty straight answer. Never met anyone like this before, have you, real me? You sure are nice, Shunsuke. You feel that bad for me. I was sure you wouldn't trust me. I wanted to believe in you, but I thought to myself it was just a ruse, and you were just going to backstab me in the end. And there's no changing the fact I did massacre the townspeople, so I'll just... Abracadabra out of here. There it is. Okay. I was reading too much into that. He disappeared. Where'd he go? Home, probably. There's the place where his Or there's the place where his emotions swirl most. I see. I'm going to Yuichi's house and try to talk to him again. I'm not sure what I can do, really. Well, thanks anyway. Do you know the fairy tale about the destined roses? Yeah, the Prince of the White Rose saves the imprisoned Princess of the Red Rose from a world of darkness. In terms of that story, you're the prince and I'm the princess. If you and I were reborn as a prince and princess, I'd sure like a fairy tale happy ending. Pretty cherry blossoms. Fake, though. Shut up. Still pretty. We should see some real ones next spring. We can all pack lunch and look at them together. Releasing our worries in the water. I'd like to do that with you. So would I. It's a promise, then. Right, next spring. Well, I'll let you out of the storybook world now. Regards to the real me. Right. Just turn around for a sec, okay? Huh? Time bomb set! Huh? 5, 4, 3... wait, where did you... 2, 1... time out, time out! Ugh. Huh? Shunsuke, are you awake? Ryo, Sayaka, Aya, and Hiroto and Rei too. We brought these two here. We didn't know what to do when you stopped moving. I see. Sorry to worry you. What on earth happened? Well... then we gotta explain it. Oh, this is actually kind of pretty. Huh, I see. Yeah, well, I still don't believe anything Yuichi says. He could always be lying. It's because everyone thought like you that the town ended up like this, Rei. A little too kind, aren't you, Shunsuke? How can you be so nice to a guy who killed your mom? Well, I suppose we should go to Yuichi's house. Right, that's the plan. I think everyone should come along. Everyone involved needs to know. I'll go. Well, I'm really worried about you. I can't just stand by either. Me too. I'd be a fool otherwise. Peer pressure, huh? Huh, I'll go. So will I. Thanks, everyone. Let's go. To Yuichi's house. But not in this episode, guys, because I am all out of time. So thank you so much for watching, and if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!